Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Ankush here from Alif Consulting. Welcome in our Azure Virtual Desktop case study. In this case study, we will be going to talk about how AVD helped our customer to do a seamless connectivity with their application and allow their team to do the collaborations and a more effective way of doing their work. Now, in this video, we will be going to talk about what this customer is, what are the challenges they were having, what are the requirements, what are the solution overview looks like, what are the solution design, and what are the design principle has been there when we have designed the solution, and what are the outcome customer got once they move into the Azure Virtual Desktop solution. Now this customer was one of the customer who was basically into the safety standard organization. They are working or they are utilizing the latest fire engineering technology. This company offer a wide range of fire and life safety services for residential projects, malls, hospital, airport across the globe. They were having their multiple offices in Asia, Europe, and they need or they need to identify a seamless connectivity or a collaborations between their branches because they were not having their infrastructure design in that way. They were using physical servers, and those physical servers are basically used by their users by using the VPN, and that's basically sometimes get frustrated because they were using the VPN, and VPN is giving them a lot of latency, slow connectivity. Although customer was already having M365 licenses, they were using the Office 365 services, but they were not utilizing the M365 licenses properly because they were having a Windows 10 or Windows 11 multi-session included with it, but they were not using it. And at the same time, user need to maintain multiple users for application login and VPN login because they were having a different application login, different VPN login. User were also dependent on the network devices because if network devices goes down, user were not able to log in into the application. And user do have a problem while sharing the large file between the team members. Now, what are the challenges they were having? They were having a multiple physical servers and network devices to manage. They were having a lot of dependency on their physical data centers. They were having a high latency when user is connecting from different region or different country. A high cost to run the physical and disaster recovery sites. Big team size for managing, doing the maintenance or doing the admin. Also, no collaborations between the team members. And if there is no collaborations, which means your team will not be able to work in a efficient way. Now, what is their requirement is? So they just want to remove all the dependencies on their physical servers. They want to make sure their application and services are geo available. They want to minimize the infrastructure and the management cost. They want to make sure the applications which used by their employees are easily accessible across the countries. They want to have a cloud native security and two-factor authentication to ensure the data security. They want to basically reduce the time to solve the technical related problems. Now let's talk about the solution overview. So customer have identified a need of seamless connectivity and collaboration between its branch. That's where customer have chosen Azure Virtual Desktop with pooled session host deployed by us. Also use the customer existing M365 licenses to reduce the cost of licenses for the multi-session, right? Now user can use any screen and have the latest version of Microsoft Office and all the power that come with it. Customer have moved from being local to being globally present, customer apart from our which set customer from a part of their competitor. Now employee can easily access any file on the virtual desktop without VPN, and it's make everything faster. The solution answered the company bandwidth needs, but it also did not compromise the safety because we are having the two-factor authentication and we were having the Microsoft Defender for Cloud to secure the endpoint or or the AVD AVD host also. We have implemented inbuilt security within the AVD system, and also on the we have implemented a two-factor authentication process for their user authentication. Now this is how the solution look like. So as I have told you in earlier slides, they were having a two different logins. So they were having a login for VPN through AD, but their application was not supported with the LDAP, right? So that's the reason they were having a two different login for their application and a VPN. But at the same time, with this AVD solution, we have used their existing Active Directory domain services. We have extended it to the Azure, and then we have used that same Active Directory domain services to extend it to the Azure AD by using the Azure AD Connect. So Azure AD Connect give us the flexibility to replicate the users from on-premise to Azure. Now at the same time, they were having the connectivity between on-premise and AVD site using the express route, and then they were having the AD servers running on the hub network also on the Azure. At the same time, they were having a multiple pools. So some of the pool were using the storage account, and some of the pool were using the NetApp files. So the application which need higher IOPS or higher storage bandwidth, they were using the NetApp files, and the application which only required the compute power for the graphical work, that's where we were using the Azure file share. Now, what was the design principle when we have designed the AVD solution for customer? So, globally accessible for of the virtualized desktop and application, because that's what a single URL which customer can use to access this AVD solution across the globe. High performance and minimum cost of overall infrastructure spend. Easy to maintain and manage the solution. One identity to login on the Microsoft Cloud Services, AVD, and VPN. Used existing M365 licenses with AVD solution to reduce the cost. Network security at the layer 4 and the two-factor authentication for the user login. Enhance the connectivity and collaboration tool for sharing the large file. So these are all of these are the design principles when we have designed the AVD solution for the customer. Now what was the outcome, right? So as soon as customer moved on the AVD solution and started using it, they see reduce the time to solve the technical problem, monthly saving of around 35% on overall infrastructure and management cost. They were now fully using the M365 licenses with the AVD solution, minimize the cost of licensing for the multi session, because they were not knowing about, they were having the M365 licenses with them, but they are not using it. So which is kind of waste of money. They are doing it, they are investing it, but they are not using it, right? So now they have the effective way of doing the collaboration between the team members, and they were able to share the large file between their teams. Well, that's it in this case study. I hope you like this video. If you like, please click on like and subscribe for more upcoming videos, and feel free to reach us if you have any questions. Thank you.